Jimmy from Daily Chiefers, we got High Rez.
Yup, Rez, what up?
Yes sir, what up? Rez, tell me a little bit about yourself, bro. What's happening?
I'm coolin', man. My name is High Rez. If you don't know, chances are you do know. But I'm 20, live in Florida. I just got signed to Penalty under Sony. Hip hop artist. I like to dabble into R&B a little bit. I like to pretend I sing sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everyone does.
But I'm coolin', man. I like to make music. It's my lane right now. Maybe it will lead somewhere else in life, like maybe opening restaurants or like opening up like a zoo or an aquarium or some shit. But right now, my passion is music.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, signing to Penalty. Have you been able to make the moves that you wanted to that you weren't able to before?
Yes and no. You know, certain things. You know, I got played on MTV Jams. My new music video, which has never happened, so that's a good ass look. But you know, you always have higher expectations with everything, so I'm kind of, you know, basically not everything I wanted to happen, which nothing, that's not life, you know what I mean? So that's life, not everything happens. But I don't really want to go too far in depth with it, you know what I mean? But it's definitely paid off here and there, but not exactly what I had anticipated. But it was cool. Shouts to everyone over there.
Word. You tweeted about some big name features on your upcoming album. Who can we expect?
Yep, working on a mixtape right now. It's there's Mike Jones on there. Mike. Yes. I was like, wait a minute. Mike Jones, RiFF RAFF, Rugged Man, Master Ace soon. Who else have I been fucking with? I'm gonna feel bad. Mod Son. My dude Anonymous is on there. And I'm probably forgetting even like a huge name that's like someone that's way bigger than me, but yeah. I'm sure you'll see it.
What was it like working with RiFF RAFF?
That was cool, man.
He's a wild motherfucker.
Yeah, he's like everyone thinks that shit's a joke, but like, you know, at least what I saw, that's just who he is, you know what I mean? It's like he is who he is, you know what I mean? I was on a whole little week run with him in Florida. I was on his little fucking camper thing, whatever the fuck that shit's called. So I mean, he's a good dude. Shouts to RiFF RAFF. I didn't really expect him to get on the record, so it was cool. He got it back in a couple days. So
respect.
Yeah, that's my dude.
Do you have a title for the project yet?
Nah, not yet. I've always kind of just waited till something has happened to me, just like hits me. You know what I mean? Like whether it's lately it's been like kind of negative bad shit, but I'm just waiting for something to kind of hit me like a name. So like, you know what I mean? Just whether it's a day or an event or whatever. But you know, I don't really like to force that shit because I think most of these artists force their shit.
I feel you. Come out with some crazy ass names.
Trust me.
Well, do you have a release date for the album yet?
Nah. I'm working all summer. I'm spending all summer on it, locking in features, the songs, obviously, the artwork, everything, the name, and a PR firm, you know, most importantly, a publicist for it. So I'm kind of spending the next, whatever fucking summer is, a month or 2.5, whatever it is left, just to kind of establish this tape. And I'm thinking like August or September. You know what I mean?
Word.
Maybe fucking October. And I'm just saying that because I'm always wrong. I'm always delayed. So I'm just giving October the latest. Hopefully September.
That shit's coming out in July.
Yeah. Shit coming out 2016, swear to God. 10 Lil B features.
You moved to Orlando from South Florida after high school. But you continue your music career, obviously. Do you plan on taking, you know, any college courses, doing that thing?
I tried doing an online class, and at first it was cool, and then it just like turned into like busy work and anything else. So it was like kind of annoying and a waste of time. I kind of was like lying to myself, telling myself I like wanted to do it to like almost force this balance of like what's going on with all of my peers and what's going on with myself in a sense. Yeah. But then I realized like fuck it, just embrace like all the unknown shit that's going on. Embrace the like nonsense, embrace the like the confusion. But I plan on staying in Orlando. I don't even know if that was part of the question, but I plan on staying in Orlando until like financially I can do whatever the fuck I want, which ideally I'm hoping it's before my homies graduate college, just to like, first off, to look like a baller, second off, just to fucking move somewhere, because Florida is just not, I want to say the East Coast is not even really my thing. I think a lot of people are not really as fucking open or friendly, and not just in the music world, but like in life in general, but especially in the music world. A lot of these homies just stick to themselves, you know what I mean? They trying to put on a city, but not help someone else, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like these people in the EDM world, they'll fucking, the top motherfucker will bring some up and comer out, and vice versa, you know what I mean? And on the west side, on the West Coast, rappers, I'm not gonna say all, it's not true, but a lot of people I know personally, they all be fucking with each other just because they from the same city and they fuck, you know what I mean? If you a cool dude, they fuck with you. And that's not how it works in Florida at all. And the East Coast in general, shit's fast paced out here, which is cool. But like I said, when I'm financially chilling, I'm moving out somewhere, somewhere. I'm chilling. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take a deep breath and vibe for a little bit.
How has traveling on tour affected you since you were so young when you had your breakout?
Traveling it's like a blessing. It's like, I think everything in life in general, but music in general is like a blessing and a curse. At least right now in my life. You know, it might be a fucking weird way to look at it, but traveling is very weird to me. And my manager always fucking gets mad when I'm not like excited to travel sometimes, because like that's like his favorites. I think that's everyone's favorite time is when they travel and they on the road.
Yeah, bro.
Don't get me wrong. Like my favorite shit to do is be on stage for those 30 to an hour, you know, 30 minutes to an hour, but like at the end of the day, I hate the environment as far as like I'm not that, you know what I mean? I don't like, I love my fans, but they're people and I don't know you guys, you know what I mean? Like it's, for example, I don't mean to go in depth, and no offense to anyone who fucking takes offense to that, fuck you. But basically it's like so hard. I explained it in another interview. It's like I'm stuck between trying to find this balance between self and ego, if that makes sense. Not to go all hippie on you, but like you see so many people. And I'm not even in this Disney pop star lane, so I can only imagine how tenfold it is crazier in that lane. But being in like this in this lane in general that I'm in, it's like, alright, for example, when someone comes up to me at a fucking club and they love my music, they're in love with it, they love everything about me, and they're complimenting the shit out of me, but they're in my face drunk as fuck spitting like, you know what I mean, like retarded. Yeah. Like I have to find this balance between, alright, you complimenting me and I have to say, good, you know, I fuck with you, thank you.
Same time you're spitting in my face.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you know, Jesse Freeman, if I wasn't making music and you was spitting in my face, you know what I mean, I'm gonna be fucking mad, I'm pissed, you know what I mean, like this shit is not going down the same way. Bro. So like it's like, and that's just one example, like I said, but you know, I'm in a new place with new faces, with people who barely know my history, you know what I mean? Not even just fans. Like I love my team, but like we just got together a few years ago, and you know what I mean, I've been alive for 20 years, so it's like I have this 18 years that's, you know what I mean, it's basically it's a confusing ass time when I'm away. And when I'm home, that's like my baseline. I'm fucking making music, I'm with people I know, I'm playing video games, I'm making, you know what I mean, it's just like a comfort zone, you know what I mean, but when I'm away, I'm very far out of it, so it's a very confusing time for me. A balance I hope to one day find.
I'm sure you will.
Sorry to go off.
Where's your favorite place to record? Favorite city, favorite state?
To record or to perform?
To record. Where's your home?
This is my spot, bro. Right here, fucking Polka, bro. Like I've had 10 videographers, 10 managers, 10 DJs. Yeah, I've had everything, including 10 engineers and 10 studios. And like this is like my home finally. You know what I mean?
You
like
seem really at home here.
Yeah, this is like my spot, man. Cause like the first, obviously it's more than 10 or less than 10, but like the first 9, you know, to say, was all engineers who were about their money, or excuse me, engineers on the other side of the spectrum that were, you know, so down to let me go for free, but they don't know shit about Pro Tools or how to engineer a session at all. And then I found this balance with my dude Rexstar, shout the fuck out to Rexstar in Boca, and like I basically have, this was like my ideal situation. I was like fucking losing sleep over this shit. I like basically have the key to this studio, you know, figuratively speaking, and anytime I want from fucking, you know, 12 to 12, like, you know, AM, PM, whatever, I'll fucking call my dude up, Rec, and he'll be like, yo, like, let's meet in 2 minutes, like, let's hit the studio, like, ain't no money involved, like, it's just like, I'm helping him, he helping me, we growing together, and that's how I think it always should be, you know what I mean, but it takes, you know, if it happened on the first time, then something would have gone wrong, you know what I mean, so I'm grateful for the first 9 fuck-ups, same shit with 9 fuck-ups in a manager, same shit with 9 fuck-ups in a DJ, you know what I mean, now I got a fucking squad, and people I could trust, and people that I'll fucking take a bullet for, so.
And you're nice and cozy.
I'm coolin'.
Weed, man, you're with Daily Chiefers, you don't burn anymore, tell us why.
I've been keeping that low too. I haven't been like, because like back in the day when I would quit, I would be like, I would almost need my fans to like help me quit. I would be like, I'm quitting day 2, day 3, day 4, you know what I mean? Yeah. But now I've been keeping that low just because like, I'll still throw it in lines here and there because like, I feel like I've smoked enough in my life.
That it's still stuck in you.
It's, you know what I mean? And I have the fucking right to say and do whatever the fuck I want if I experienced it and lived it. So you know what I mean? But like, there's a lot of fans who be like, yo, he's lying, he still be smoking. But man, I don't really smoke no more just because I don't, you know, it's like the normal shit, and like I said to you before, it's just kind of in a nutshell, like this is like the basic thing of it. Like, you know, I used to perform high all the time. I forgot my own lyrics, you know, believe it or not. I fucking would like, I would be self-conscious shit looking out in the crowd, and I think it played a role on like how I feel now about myself and my career and everything in general. But you know, not like crazily, but you know, I used to perform. I used to look out and be like, yo, what the fuck are they thinking of me? Like, how you know, how that's like I said, that's in a nutshell. Like, bitches and pass out and do it again for the next 4 years. That's cool. You know, I would be able to do every drug in the world and whatever the fuck I want, cause you're not thinking. You know what I mean? You're not. It's mindless shit. But when I wake up, bro, nothing about my day is mindless, except when I want to do something mindless to get my mind off of life. You know what I mean? Like video games and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Shit like that. But, you know, to answer your question, man, that's at least right now in my life that, you know, marijuana's not for me. And it took me a long time to realize that. Because I said to you before, peer pressure is a huge thing. You know, it sounds funny when people say peer pressure, but, like, it's not peers. It's, like, grown men, you know what I mean, in an industry of, like, something that I thought I had to be accepted into, you know. And it's not just, it doesn't go just for marijuana. It goes for pills. It goes for every fucking drug. You know what I mean? So.
When's the last time you were peer pressured? I got this joint right here. Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
I haven't smoked in like 8 months, 9 months. You know, I be getting by doing my thing every so often. Not you know,
I mean, look at your come up in the past year.
Yeah, I'm doing my thing, man. I do what gets me through the day, and I try not to let it be through drugs or stuff like that. But
who's that?
Come here. Come here. Trying me. Alright, we good.
Is this the homie?
That's my dude. It's a girl, but it's like my dude still.
Feel as a person, damn.
What's up?
How do you feel as a person and an artist since you released your first music video, Arizona Iced Tea, 4 years ago?
I try not to separate person and artist too much, but it's a very relevant question to how I feel. As, you know, it's fucking just weird, man. It's like, life is, like I said before in previous questions, life has been very confusing and very odd and very unknown, you know what I mean? I don't want to say dark. It was dark for a while, and it still is occasionally, you know. Sometimes I wake up a little pissed off and angry and this and that. But, like, shit is making a little more sense, you know what I mean? I'm embracing, like I said before, I'm embracing the shit that I don't fucking know. I'm embracing the weird shit. I'm embracing the confusing feelings and emotions, you know what I mean? But to sum it up in a nutshell, I've never said that, and I said it 10 times today. It's like I've never said it in my life. I just said it 10 times in the interview. You know, when I was making music like Arizona Iced Tea and All I Have Is Smiling, like I was, like I said before, I was like all of my homies. Like music was like my side bitch, you know what I mean? And school and smoking and hanging out with my homies was my main bitch, you know what I mean? It's just like there was no, you didn't have to think at all when you woke up. You was just like, alright, who am I kicking it with? Who am I smoking with today? And what am I gonna do before I pass out? And then I'm gonna do it all over again, you know what I mean? And like that's it was like very easy to make music. Not that it's not easy now, but it was very easy to make hit records because society is like that, you know what I mean? It was so, bro, I fucking had you know, I had viral videos when I was 16, you know, not to brag or whatever, but like that, I'm just trying to explain to these cats how easy it is, you know what I mean? But it's not about how fast you get there, and it's not about how easy it is, you know what I mean? Because that is easy as fuck. It's about establishing your foundation, you know what I mean? Like building that fucking house before you get there, you know what I mean? I know a lot of these clowns who race right to the top and they there and they killing it and they got millions of dollars, millions of this, millions of that, whatever the fuck it is, stats. But at the end of the day, man, when that wave is out, because waves come in and out, you know what I mean? When that wave is over and your fans are this or that or older or this, whatever, and they forgot about that shit that was happening 5, 6, maybe even a decade ago, like no one gives a fuck. You might have money financially to continue your life, but you're not gonna go down. You're not gonna die a fucking legend. You know what I mean? You're not gonna become another Biggie. You're not gonna become a Pac, a Nas, a KRS. Yeah, you know what I mean? You're not gonna be one of them motherfuckers. But to explain all this shit, man, like my life was so different from back then to how it is now, and like I said, it's a blessing and a curse. I'm half. I don't want to say pissed because I'm not pissed. I love everything God gives me and everything He doesn't give me on purpose. But I'm so about where my life is at right now, but I'm also so appreciative and happy about it. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, I'm torn between two worlds. So like I'm in this interview a lot, and you know, if some psychologist is fucking looking at me, she's probably like, he has this. I don't know what it is.
It's crazy.
But basically, I'm torn between these two worlds. Whether it's, like I said, ego and self, you know, good and bad, God and the devil. You know what I mean? You know, my friends and my family. This and, you know what I mean? It's almost like these two worlds. That's why I love Cole said it in the interview, and all of his shit is like you know, he has the fucking the devil horns with the angel shit around it. And I feel like, you know, not to compare myself to the homie at all, but it's just like this industry, if you're not an ignorant dude and you think with a conscious mind, there's one fucking path that every, you know what I mean? There's this path, this higher path that everyone's on. And I fucking feel like, that's why I hate when someone undermines me, when someone's like, yo, you blah, blah, blah. It's like, not only am I not blah, 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 for example, I am fucking, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, Nas had to know he was. And people be like, yo, you not that. I know I'm not that. I'm not saying I'm not that. But at the end of the day, man, like, I have this feeling, it's like this fucking emotion that no one will like, be able to explain in words. Like, I will die and I will be in textbooks. Quote me on that shit. When I die, whether it's tomorrow, it's not tomorrow. Hopefully not, thank you God. But like, whenever it's my time and the day-to-day reaper comes for me, like, I'm gonna be in fucking textbooks, dog.
Word.
Believe that, 100%.